Hi, welcome to the Sticky Key Podcast. Today we have Alli.
Hi.
We have Javi.
Hello.
We have JV.
Sup?
And we have Luke.
How's it going?
And of course me, Askew, the host today. And how's you guys' day been today?
Honestly, my day's kind of been a blur. Like, I've done my online school assignments, and then I went and played Stardew for the rest of my day.
Yeah, my day's been very uneventful.
I mean, how was yours eventful, huh, Javi?
Well, I started the day at about 11:30 in the morning, so doing pretty good for a Wednesday. Well, I don't have classes on Wednesday, so I woke up bright and early, 11:30. I started the day with some chocolate chips and some Raisin Bran cereal, and then I got upstairs and played Valorant all day. So,
My ass.
it's a pretty solid day.
Chocolate chips.
Yep.
Damn, that's
You eat
some good
straight
breakfast
chocolate
right there.
chips for breakfast?
Well, I went downstairs and there were kind of like, like the little fruit bowls that people have on like their kitchen table.
Mm-hmm.
Ours has just everything
Chocolate.
but fruit. Yeah, so ours will have like pieces of paper and like scissors and then like chocolate.
What?
So there were just chocolate chips and I was like, yes. So I grabbed some mini chocolate chips.
Okay, did you
And I
have
grabbed some
anything
Raisin
real to
Bran
eat?
cereal.
Hmm?
Yeah, I like about halfway through I went down and made myself a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh,
It was very good.
Hold up.
But
I have a question. When you said Raisin Bran cereal, did you just eat like a handful of dry cereal?
no,
Like,
no,
with
I
your
had it. I had it.
chopsticks?
No, I got a bowl and I poured the cereal in first because I'm not a beta,
Okay.
and then I poured the milk on top of that cereal. Okay, how was everyone else's day? Luke, how was your day?
A average COVID day. I haven't had classes or anything, just sitting in my room watching sports TV and
Facts.
I
Sports
don't-
TV.
I was at school till 3. What the hell? From 8 to 3. And you
Yeah,
guys
same.
are free all day?
dude.
Kinda, yeah.
Yep.
Well, you see, our
Wednesday-
government didn't take care of the COVID pandemic.
True.
Well,
So
Got 'em.
Ours kinda did, but then it kinda bumped up again and then went down again.
Wednesday is for my well-being.
They're
Which
taking
I'm
that
already-
away from me.
Wednesdays for my
Which
mental
I'm already about to throw out the window anyway.
health. Okay,
JV,
about
how
you,
was your
then?
day?
It's as much eventful as Javi's, I woke up, had a protein bar. It's quite delicious. I think it's more delicious than chocolate chips,
That's out.
Yeah. And then I had a singular class that lasted 45 minutes, and then I was free for the rest of the day. Which then I just played Valorant.
What's wrong with you guys in Valorant? Holy crap.
Yeah, is Valorant that good? Are you sure?
Bro, I don't
You guys
like
just
Valorant.
don't play it!
Yeah,
It's
we
kinda
just
trash, to be
taught
honest.
Pot?
one of our
You really gonna say that word?
we introduced one of our friends to Valorant. It involved us getting in a custom game and
Attempting to teach.
I don't even know.
Initiation.
Yeah, we didn't-
Invincibility
yeah,
mode
we
and
had
just,
to we
she doesn't know what
initiated one of
happens.
our friends.
She didn't know what the hell happened.
quite the
Everyone
teacher,
just
I
got
must say.
invincible. Huh. Wait, about that bowl of, like, random stuff. Imagine if you do,
Oh
like,
my God.
a blind thingy and you're just like, oh, I wonder what I'll get this time, and you suddenly get a scissors through your hands, and it's like,
No, it's
Do you
Ah,
not look before you
crap.
put your hands in bowls?
yeah.
It's
Do you
a
just
breakfast.
right? It's not that complicated. It's a bowl, like a fruit bowl.
what if your friends
And,
over
like,
here, they're like, oh, a
There's
fruit
just
bowl.
some.
Okay, I'm
It's
gonna grab
just like our
something.
everything. It's our everything bowl.
It's not like you can't see what's on the bowl, Lars.
Yeah, it's like
Pick
it's
it up
probably like
and
a
it feels
big
like an
flat
apple
bowl.
scissors, but bamboozled.
you're not reaching into a magician's hat. Like,
Exactly.
Okay.
You never know. It's
And
an
then you
everything
don't
bowl.
stuff it into your throat immediately. Like, you kidding me?
But you left chocolate
I
chips
do.
uncovered in a bowl.
Hey,
No,
it's okay.
so they were in the bag,
Okay.
and
okay.
you know how you pierce the bag so that the hole is like in the corner of the bag.
Yeah.
So you when you're done eating it, you just wrap it up and like you fold it up and tuck it under the bag, and then you just put it in the bowl.
True.
For easy access.
For easy access.
So you don't like zip tie it or like anything. You just kind of like fold it under.
I
That's
mean,
a lazy way.
did you just say zip tie?
I'm not gonna go into
I don't
my
think I
pantry
meant
for a
zip tie. What are the twisty
How do you
ties?
close
Like
your
the
bag
twisty-
of goods
the
with a
twisty
zip
ties.
tie?
Like the bread, like you get bread,
Yes,
right? And
sir.
then like
Oh,
it
those
has the like
thingies?
twisty
Yeah.
ties.
Okay, do you guys actually use those twisty ties on the bread though? Because
No,
I just kind of like
no.
fold over the plastic underneath the bread
Oh
loaf.
yeah, wait, you guys are keeping the zippy ties when you
Yes.
get your bread?
Why don't
Yo,
you
my
keep
mom
them?
does.
Oh
Me and
no,
my dad throw
when
it
I
out.
get my bread, I undo the ties
Dude,
and just throw it
I have
away.
a loaf of bread right now in my like second desk drawer that is literally just sitting in there.
It's just getting moldy.
Like
right
there's
there,
no,
don't worry
it's
about
not
it.
closed or anything. It's just.
In your desk?
I mean, where else do you want me to put bread in a dorm room?
Oh yeah,
under your
you're in a
bed?
dorm.
Duh.
Okay, I was about to say like I'm so
Ah, yes,
concerned.
bed bread.
Bed bread. Delicious.
Bread is a good snack. Like you
Sound
take
like Oprah.
take
Holy
two loaf.
crap.
If you're feeling too lazy
I
for like the
love
peanut butter,
bread.
you take the piece of bread out and you eat it and that's it.
Oh gosh, I think my internet went out for a second.
Maybe.
It's all right.
That's not good for the record.
Well, good luck.
No, it's fine. We're recording all of our own ends. And we're learning like everyone. It's first episode. I hope.
yeah, you didn't want to hear from before we clicked record. There was a shit show going on.
It's not even
We
gonna
actually
happen, no one's gonna
transitioned
edit it.
hosts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you guys get so nice?
Do you think
suddenly after the
we're just
recording
gonna
started?
continue the same host every single time, or do you think everyone's just gonna kind of switch
Yeah,
around?
ideally, we switch around. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ideally. Yeah, we'll see just who's the best.
That'll
and
make it
then
authentic.
just make
Thank you
them
for being our trial test run host, Askew.
host. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you're
Yeah,
right.
after a
Don't
certain
expose
person.
me.
Well, to be fair, he was the interim after a certain person did not qualify.
Yeah.
Dang.
Bobby.
We're not gonna name
Bobby.
that
We're
person.
not gonna name
Yeah,
names. Come on,
yeah.
Askew.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
my
what's
bad.
your guys' favorite kind of bread?
The one that. is
Wait, no.
tasty.
Here's a better question. You walk into Subway. Let's say you go to Subway. I know Subway is a very controversial restaurant. You go into
Wait,
Subway.
why?
It's a
Well,
restaurant.
some people hate it. Some
Jared.
people love it. It's kind of like a love or
Okay,
hate.
I have
Oh,
a
I thought
question.
someone said something
I have
bad.
a question. What if you've never been to Subway?
You've never been
Then
to
you're a
Subways?
sucker.
Who are
I've never
you?
been to
What?
a lot of places. Okay.
Have you been to school before? Oh no, you
Yes,
haven't.
I've been to school.
Have you been to Jimmy John's before?
I haven't. We don't have that in Norway.
Jimmy John's is okay.
We have one Subway
Jimmy
that
John's-
I know of.
Did
in
you
Norway.
say
It's
what?
lame.
In my
It's
Jimmy
okay.
John's? Oh my god.
Jimmy
It's-
John's does not
JV,
qualify.
what
We're
kind
never.
of what kind of sub places do you have?
Sub places.
Yeah, like, where do you
I
go
don't
to
know
Jersey
Subway, and I
Mike's?
haven't even gone there.
You guys get subs?
Larry's
Dude,
sub.
I always
Oh
eat
my
homemade,
God.
so I don't know, man.
Okay,
You guys can
anyway.
walk around the corner to any other restaurant and get anything that's more than just bread and mayonnaise.
Hey,
Like,
Okay,
don't you
no,
bully the
back
bread
to
and
my
mayonnaise.
original question. Everyone can answer this except for JV. You walk into Subway, you
Mhm.
get the warm aroma of the breads and the stale cheeses. You get a turkey and cheese footlong. What type of bread are you putting on
A
it?
turkey?
You get a
Ew.
turkey
White.
and cheese footlong? No, no,
Ew,
no, no,
bro.
no.
No,
I'm
like-
criticizing you right now.
I get
No,
tur-
no, no, no,
No.
no.
I actually don't get the turkey and cheese. I just said that just as an
Okay.
example.
That's
I
bullshit right
personally
there, and
get
you know
the,
it.
I get the turkey breast and black forest ham footlong.
Still turkey, bro.
Turkey's not bad.
Yeah.
You got something against
Turkey's
turkey?
not bad, but
Yeah.
like turkey.
It's like a pussy ass chicken, only bigger.
What?
No.
What was that? What was that? What were those words?
Yeah.
Pussy ass chicken, but bigger.
It tastes worse than a chicken, bro.
Oh gosh, I don't think he's allowed to speak anymore.
Hey, I'm the host. What you gonna
He's
do
lost
about
all
it?
rights.
Oh, you're right. He is the host.
Exactly.
Shit.
Silence.
Hey,
Silence
someone
witch.
overthrow his reign.
Hey, no,
Anyways,
that's
What I
legal.
need to know, I still need to know what
The
type of bread. Are
bread?
you getting the Italian, the honey oat, the 6 grain, or the 7 grain whole wheat?
I
Bro, I
like-
get the grainy one.
Yeah, I like either the grains or Italian or like the Italian bread,
White.
but oh,
I don't
white
even
bread
think they
is
do
so
white. I
unhealthy,
think
isn't
it's
it?
I think
Italian is
only-
white. Italian.
Yeah, I think
is-
Italian is basically
Wait,
their white bread.
wait, I'm thinking of the rosemary and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
They have rosemary bread?
They-
Do
I
they
think
not?
they may have had that.
They
earlier.
do.
Oh my god, you know what the best thing ever I've tried? Like, I go into Subway and there's like, this is when they like just introduced it. The Subway vinaigrette, literally one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth. Like that's saying something. So it's like
one of them.
Like this...
What would you like to list the other good things that you put in your mouth?
It was meaty, and yeah, I was supposed to be on my knees for that one.
Yeah, it's this Subway vinaigrette. Like you just put like, and I'm like extra Subway vinaigrette. Like yeah, go heavy on it. I'm like keep going, keep like in those tiny places when you just tell me to stop. I'm just like yep, more.
He gets a third box of it. Like yep, okay, that should be enough. Maybe a little bit more.
Maybe a little bit more.
This should hint.
What is vinaigrette? I don't know what that is.
Yeah. It's not like
is that like a sauce? Is it like...
No, isn't that like a sticky thingy that was a...
It's what you use for cooking.
Pure blood.
No, it's like a... Okay,
you put it on a salad.
So there's 2 different types. There's a vinegar, which is like, vinegar, like red wine or white wine vinegar. That's used for like pickling or cooking. Then there's a vinaigrette. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a vinaigrette is a vinegar combined with other stuff for like salad dressings or sauces.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Well, you see, on salad, I put like ginger or like.
Excuse me.
Ranch or something. Wait, y'all. Okay, listen.
Are you dead inside, bro?
You ever
is
go to
your
like
salad
those
not
Asian
just
restaurants?
romaine sliced carrots and ranch?
No,
exactly.
Y'all haven't lived until you've had a ginger and ranch salad.
No. You did not put ginger with ranch. It's one or the other, buddy. If you combine them, I don't know what's wrong with you, dude.
I'm still confused about the ginger part.
Okay, have you never been to an Asian restaurant and they ask you if you want salad, right? And then
I never get salad
I've never
at Asian restaurants.
I've never seen
salad. Okay, have you guys ever been to like
the closest thing I've had to like a proper Asian salad is like a
I've been to a grill
salad.
where you smoke
like an
stuff,
Asian grill, like where they cook
P.F.
the food in front of you.
Like a Korean barbecue.
Don't talk to me about P.F. Chang's.
I've never gone to P.F. Chang's, so it's okay.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh god.
Yes, I've been there.
We don't have that here.
So where I live, we have a place called the Wisconsin Dells, and there's this really awesome place where they do all the cooking right in front of you, as you're saying. But like these dudes are performers too. Like we've all. If you guys haven't been to one of those, like
they
it's like
flip
those guys
the rice.
who serve
You have
ice
to catch
cream
the
and then
rice
they
or
play with
something.
you.
Yeah.
They like throw. Well, this guy would like throw an egg at a child and like catch it with the spatula.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, what?
What if they fail?
Yeah, and then
they don't.
Yeah, they don't exactly.
They're not allowed to, bro. They're not allowed
Practice,
to.
dude. Think about how many kids got splatted in the face with an egg before they finally got the hang of it.
Outside of Among Us, have you ever seen a man with an egg on his head? I didn't think so.
Oh.
The closest thing I've gotten to like the performing kind of food thing is whenever you go. I only see it in like Mexican restaurants and like Asian restaurants where you have these waiters who are like carrying out plates of food that they don't have just the big table like the stand that they put on their hand. They stack their arms with plates of food. So you'll see them coming like with just both arms out and they're just filled with food and like, what are you doing?
You ever see them balance like rice bowls, like bowls of rice on their arms like that?
They have like these little bowls on top of plates on their arm. I'm just like
No. Listen, that's a talent. I tried doing that. My hands are only so big, dude. Like I can fit like I don't know, like
it's like basketball. You have to be gifted.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Like
I could run
my teacher, right? He used to work.
Yeah, the old plate stacking.
My teacher used to work at a huge restaurant as a waiter before, and apparently there, one of the main things you had to do was like do impressive stuff to wow the customer, right? And one of the things he learned to do was on like those trays they kind of like hold up and put stuff on, right? I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
He had 72 empty glasses.
What?
Spiraling upwards, and he walked around with 72 glasses on one hand.
Dude.
Imagine if you slipped.
Okay, we have to call up Guinness because
he had 72. That was his highest record he got.
You really should call world record, guys, and then just.
And the worst part is, imagine, like he said, you have to put it on a certain way and take it off a certain way, the same way you put it on, right? Imagine if you forget which one you put up next and everything just falls. Because if one falls, everything falls.
Wait, so you're saying like, if you put the way you stack it up, you have to take it in. You have to take it down in that exact order, but reverse.
in reverse. If you don't, everything might fall.
So you're what?
You're screwed if you don't remember the like.
So you're saying, as long as I can do that, I don't need a resume.
Well, you still need to be able to hold it up. It's still heavy.
Everything's by word of mouth.
It's still heavy though.
Listen, imagine if you didn't have to write a resume, though. Like,
oh, that would be easy.
Okay, there's a lot more casual jobs than you think.
Oh,
if you get an entry-level position somewhere, this doesn't go for, like, after-college jobs, right? But, like, if you just, like, most places, like, on a campus, like a college campus, will just hire you. You have to have a resume, and you have to show that you know how to make a resume, but they won't call your people, they won't, or your references, they won't care. Like, I applied to be a digital marketing, like, to a digital marketing thing with, like, refereeing as my only thing on my resume, and I got accepted.
Yeah, but you're also, like, mega good, right?
Well,
I've seen...
Well, they don't know that.
Well, if I might be so bold, I have seen a photo of Luke playing soccer, and after my eyes laid waste to that photo, I could definitely give you a proper analysis on Luke's soccer abilities.
Do you play any sports, Javi?
Yeah, well, not now because of COVID, but like I played tennis regularly.
Tennis.
I have a couple
tennis, but not soccer.
Yeah.
Soccer sucks ass, bro. That's boring. American football too is kind of boring.
Okay, American football is the best sport, and I don't want to hear.
There's a lot of wading in between.
American football literally is so invigorating. Like,
dude, I could drop everything in my life right now and become a professional virtual fan for these games. Like, I would feed off of it. The football games, I live and breathe football. It's insane. And I know that's not something that people are probably here to listen about, but...
You don't say that when you don't play football. You have to play it to say you live and breathe it.
I'm not talented enough to play football.
Okay, technically he plays football in, Europe? But for here, we call it soccer.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, wait. So is American football not called anything there? Just called football?
It's called American football.
Yeah.
It's called American football in Europe.
That's so interesting.
For us, football is soccer, but for you guys,
America is so like not
dumb.
Stupid, like America is really messed up.
Well, they're
backwards.
I mean, you guys know why we don't use the metric system, right?
Exactly, like the systems of measurements and like the sports names.
What's his face? Not the corrupt, the super Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan came into his presidency and took out funding for learning the metric system, like out of schools. So
what?
Why?
Because patriotism, America.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
yeah, we have our own system that totally makes sense,
and it's totally better.
That goes with like the fact that like I don't know about you guys, but I was never taught cursive in school.
Really? You
weren't?
I was taught in kindergarten.
The only thing I know how to write in cursive is my own name.
That must have been like a year. Like I can't write in cursive now, but I was taught cursive, like kindergarten to third grade.
I got taught it in kindergarten.
Cursive messes you up though. Like cursive, the way they taught it or started teaching it actually messes up your handwriting, like regular people. Because like whenever I write words now, I connect them, like with how and my handwriting sucks because of it. It's really bad.
Dude, my teacher who writes in cursive tried not writing in cursive, only like writing out down a text or a comment under a test. You couldn't read that shit.
You can never read.
Everything was combined. You can't
cursive
read it. It's impossible.
Dumb.
It looks cool though, if you know.
Well, yeah, but the only thing you really need is to know how to write a signature that's unique to yourself. And if you know that,
mine still looks ass.
Yeah, same.
But the thing is, too, if it looks ass enough to be believable that it's yours, then cool. Like the more
so bad
ass,
that it's just like that's yours.
The more unique it is, the less easy it is to copy. So,
literally, that reminds me of a story. I was at the grocery store with my mom, and I don't know, I was like 9 or 10 at the time, and I always wanted to do self-checkout because I wanted to be the one that did everything. So when my mom like gave me her card and I would like swipe it and like do like the pin pad stuff. And then when it asked for her signature, I would always ask her to sign it. But then one day she was just like, "Oh well, no, you can sign it." And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
You can?
She was like, "Oh no, yeah, sign it. Just scribble on it." And I'm like, "Wait, you can do that?" And then I obviously was like, "No, I don't want to." So then she took the pen from me, and I kid you not, she just wrote like a little like just literally just squiggles on the line.
they don't
Like I'm not
care.
even kidding you. It was just
That's
like
what my
up, down,
parents
up, down, up, down, and then she just hit enter. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
The only reason the signature needs to matter is if like you're checking a payment.
Legal
Like
documents?
if you like actively want to check if a payment was made by you.
Yeah.
Because other like it's pretty easy to forge stuff. It's hard to get away with it. That's the thing.
That's the main part why expensive restaurants also want to take your card with them when they pay, because they can like check like you sign on the receipt, right? And then they look at your back of the card if you have signed it there, and they match the signature, you know. So you know if you can still
Wait,
the
they
card.
do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you should have a signature on the back of your card.
I don't have a
So-
signature on the back of my
Don't?
Exactly. So if somebody
have you
takes it,
never,
they don't.
like,
They
taken
can
off
legit use
the,
it.
You know the gray section? It's like there's like a gray.
Wait.
Well, I don't. Okay,
There
I
is?
don't have mine either. Actually, I'm looking at it.
Well, yeah. Hold on.
Wait, I
me
have
see.
mine. It says
You
that
mean
it's not
the-
valid unless there's a signature.
No,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
okay, so
wait, I'm
you
gonna
know
sign
the-
it. Hold on.
So you're wait, so you're saying
What?
saying the thing next to the next to the CVV number, that little sticker? Yeah, no, I haven't taken
No,
that
it's
off.
not a. So
No,
you just
It
you
looks
write
to me
on
like
it.
a sticker.
you write on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I write on that
Yeah.
thing?
Or I haven't even been my
Like with
signature
the
yet.
yellow
Holy
and blue
shit.
lines?
Dude,
I'm learning
I've
how
been
to do,
using
but
this
I'm not
card
doing
for a
it. Yeah.
year,
Yeah.
and
I've been using this for years.
Same.
I don't want to mess it up with my ugly ass
Okay, I just
handwriting.
signed mine. I just
well,
signed mine.
guys, if there's one thing I've gotten out of today, it's I signed my debit card. Congratulations.
Yay.
Congratulations. Look at us teaching good values.
You're welcome, girls and
Yeah,
boys.
sign your debit card, guys.
It's very important if you're going to an expensive place, because they will not accept the card if the signatures do not match.
Maybe it's just you, buddy. Like that's
No, it's
never.
legit a thing.
Actually, I don't really go to expensive places,
It
but
depends
like that's
who
never happened
cares.
to me.
Like,
Well, true, but like if you go to a regular restaurant, of course, and they give you the scanny thingy, they don't care about it's not expensive enough apparently. But if you go to a luxurious one where they take your card with them to swipe it, they match the
They
signature,
always-
and
but-
you have
okay,
to
but
sign
ev-
it on the receipt too.
Like every restaurant I've gone to, they've always like taken my
Yeah,
card.
they've always
but they just
taken
haven't
it.
done
Really?
anything.
They don't.
I
do
feel
that
like
in
they
Norway
just do
most.
it. I don't know.
Because in
Well,
Norway
they
they only
just
do
do
a
it because
legit-
they swipe it on their little pin pad thing.
True,
Yeah.
Maybe because they don't have the thingy, the movable.
most things are
Maybe that's-
like well secured these days though too. So like you know how there's the
True,
chips
true.
that are in the card. Like usually you can match shit.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
if you have a server and like they like casually hear your name and then like it's all intuitive. Like is this person
Yeah.
using a stolen card because they are suspicious, or they are like if they've gone about their dinner and gone about their way and had like a discussion with a friend or something, it's not gonna be suspected as fraudulent. Like
No. You're right.
it's only things are gonna
Okay,
be
yeah,
fraudulent
so-
if you mark them as fraudulent, and that's why there's like these companies that advertise like Eno, the virtual assistant that tells you if you spend a large amount of money. Like it.
Did I spend a lot of money then? Huh?
Probably.
Imagine having someone in your
Yeah.
pocket always listening to you and monitoring your credit card or debit card.
Is that not
That's
what?
already a thing.
Is that not already a
No,
thing?
but I mean, like, no, it's your bank doing that, right? But having another company do that, it's not your bank.
Dude.
It's kind of like,
Google.
Oh no, Apple's doing
Yeah,
that to me
Google
right
has been
now.
doing these weird things.
Well,
Like, I
Apple's
booked
Apple.
a hotel room for a friend, and like
Mm-hmm.
the instant I got the confirmation email, Google was like, "Added to your calendar. By the way, did you just book a vacation? Oh, here's the best spots in that location." Like, it's
ooh,
Yeah.
really? That's
I was
I don't really care though.
Yeah.
Unless Google develops an AI that wants to murder me, I don't care.
Google kind of sus,
Google
bro.
can have my information. I don't care. I have an Android phone, so that tells you about my security cares.
A lot.
I saw on I saw on a TikTok, yes, I know TikTok.
Oh,
There was this lady who got a like a embedded like nano chip or something like in her hand. So like if you hold up your
Oh.
if you hold up your right hand, kind of the opposite side where your thumb is, where that like excess flesh is by your pinky.
Yeah.
She got it like right in there. And now and you can literally like when she holds your hand up and like flexes it, you can literally like see it under her skin. And she uses it to like unlock parts of her house. So like
that's
for the front
cool though.
So like for the front door, she literally puts her hand up against this little pad thing, and then her front door just opens.
Okay, now imagine this.
Like you can put it against like in like cabinets, like you can hotwire like cabinet doors, so you put it against the door and then it'll literally unlock.
Imagine this: you're trying to sell the house, right? And those things are permanently mounted in. You can't remove them; otherwise, it's gonna make them huge mark and stuff. And they ask for the key, and you're like, "Yeah, hold on, let me just remove it surgically and give it to you." Like, it's kind of like, no, please don't. That's disgusting.
Yeah, those are kind of crazy.
I know that like when Bitcoin was a huge thing, some people embedded some chips in their hands so they could pay with Bitcoin through their hand.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
And then they got cancer.
It was in, I don't remember where it was. I think it was in one of the Scandinavian countries.
Oh, one of the frugal four.
It was Sweden, maybe, or Finland.
Those
I
Finns.
might be wrong on this completely. Those Finns. God damn, they just... Grr.
You want to hear something completely off topic that I just heard about?
Go for it.
So apparently at my school, so I opted to do online because I thought about it and I was like, I don't really want to risk it. Apparently, there's a case of COVID at my school for the people who went in person.
Yeah, no, my city, where I grew up, is one of the top 10 cities right now for COVID cases, and we're like a 7,000 population town. Like,
yeah, you guys are small.
Our size doubles for university students when they come in.
Wait, so is that a number of people or percentage?
Number of people. So like 7,000 like regular residents, crazy. If that, and then 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 students.
Yeah, I remember you guys have minimal.
My
god.
My mom works at the university, interacting with all these college students, and it's
so she probably
our school district has had a steady rise in positivity cases. It's terrible. I mean, I'm glad I'm not there anymore.
Dude, one of the kids I coach, luckily this kid has not been to practice for more than a month now, but one of them got positive on COVID. And the worst part is, the day before, or 2 days before I got said that he has COVID, he was gonna attend that day of practice. And then his father sends me a message, he's not coming, he has COVID. That could have gone so to shit.
Oh my god.
In a day. Like, the whole ice could have been shut down.
That reminds me of, during the summer, when me and, family friends, your, parents have, that one other, couple that they do everything with, and that you're always, dragged along to all of their,
Kinda, yeah. When I was younger, at least.
So, we went to, my family friends, one of their uncles owns, this beach house in, Pensacola, Florida. Pensacola.
Ew.
So we went there for a week, and on Friday we were supposed to leave, and the people who were on the house were like, "Oh my gosh, come stay. My brother's gonna come over here this weekend, and he can take us on the boat and everything, blah blah blah." And you're like, "No, we really gotta get home because we did have to get home for I forget the reason, but
something."
So we left on Friday. So the day we leave, the people who own the house, her brother comes to the house to stay for the weekend, and then that Monday we get a phone call saying that half of the people there are now infected with COVID. So literally, so obviously we all got tested and everything, and all of us got tested negative. So we later found out that the person who owned the beach house, their brother who came, had it before he even came.
Well, he even knew it, or
but I guess he just didn't say anything. So we left, and then they came and got everyone infected.
Listen, if you know you are sick, and you willingly, you actually go to somewhere else to get everybody else sick, you're actually, trash. Why would you do that?
You can go to jail.
Fine him. Yeah, literally find them.
Well, in some states it's worse than others. There's literally can be classified as bioterrorism if you purposefully get someone sick.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not kidding. That's in California. You can get charged for that.
That's kind of crazy.
All those TikTok houses.
Bioterrorist.
All those TikTok houses are getting sued by governments there, like local governments, for spreading that at parties.
Bro, not the hype house, bro.
Hey, we're not talking about just like a hype house. Jake Paul was a huge part of this in the beginning. He was one of the ones that started this mainly.
I have not heard that name in so long, dude.
He was a huge thing because he made a YouTube video or music video or something, and suddenly he invited hundreds of kids for the music video.
Kids?
Like teenagers.
Isn't he like old?
He's 20 plus.
Why
and he
are you
invited
20
people
plus
underage or almost of age.
Pedo alert.
You don't say.
I don't know, like...
No, let's go away from that name. We don't want that on our
sometimes
podcast.
those friendships are okay, only if they're friendships, right? But other people are, like, hella sus because they, like, start actually talking to those kids, like...
Yeah,
that's so creepy.
Up. Anyways, what you guys... Yeah, what have you been playing lately? Games.
Oh yeah, this is a gaming podcast.
This is a gaming podcast, not a real life podcast.
Well, there's some more important things going on in the world than Among Us. But let's talk about Among Us.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god. I bought the game. I played it once with you guys. Oh, sorry. Go.
No, sorry. Before we even say anything, I just realized this is a PSA to like the 2 people who are watching this right now. If you are genuinely watching this and have gotten to like the 30-minute mark on this podcast, when you play Among Us, go into settings, go into graphics, and turn on VSync.
Y'all didn't have that on. I'm so surprised.
That's the first thing
it makes the experience so much better.
Not if you're playing a potato.
I kid you not, I turned it on and I started playing. It felt like an entirely new game.
Does that only apply to PCs though? Because I'm pretty sure one of those people plays on mobile.
Mobile, yeah.
Mobile is okay.
It looks really good. I was playing it on my phone and I was like, why does it look so much better on my phone? It's because the menus and stuff are not above. They're like 15 FPS on your PC. It's insane. Until you turn on VSync.
Oh, that's interesting.
Huh.
We love VSync.
But yeah, no. Why can't I beat you guys in Among Us anymore?
Because you're
sus.
We don't trust you.
Yeah, we just started sussing you all the time because you and JV are just too good. We're just
Lauris,
okay, it's just gotta be them.
It's just a you and me.
I will. You're right. I mean, JV, there was the game where me. Oh shit. I have like.
You stalked me, you mean?
Oh crap! Somebody's stalking.
Sorry, There's like motorcycles going by my window, like obnoxious big pee gang motorcycles. But no, like okay, so like me and JV, I don't remember. There was a game where we don't get imposter together much because obviously the chances are the same every round, and
it's only happened like twice.
I don't remember the outcome. We got it one time when it was my birthday yesterday. We got it like the first game or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we won that, but like the issue,
No, we didn't.
The thing is too, like I'm getting to the point where I can kill 3 or 4 people in a first round without people finding the bodies, but then as soon as they see that there's like 3 people dead, they will vote me off instantly.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Listen, if there's too many people dead, I'm like, okay, it's Luke, JB, or Sam, because Sam's really good at getting the first pick.
That's metagaming, and I hate that.
Crowd control.
Okay, can I say something? So, a few weeks ago when I bought the game, right? First time ever playing the game. Nobody believed I would have gotten imposter my first game ever playing.
You still lost.
Yeah, you still lost. I don't want to hear it.
I didn't know how many people I had to kill to win, right? So I just didn't do anything. And if I would have killed one more person, I would have won. That's the problem. I didn't know that. So none of you guys believed that I was an imposter. I'm just like chilling there, going around. I even voted out my second imposter because like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just play this in safe mode. I'm one of the crewmates.
Who was I dead? I think I died. But who killed
me?
Or did I get voted?
I killed you. You were the person to go, I believe.
Oh.
I looked at your face cam immediately when I killed you. Like, God damn it, not again.
I hate going alone with like what? I hate going alone with Sam, Russell. JB's kind of 50-50 because like all of them instantly kill me as soon as I'm alone, and I'm just like, oh okay, I see.
Yeah, but me, I gain your trust and then I kill you.
You know what's sad? Also, you guys always said like Remy, he doesn't kill anyone when he's imposter, right? He's just a safe player. The same, like a minute after you guys say it, he kills.
Yeah,
me.
he finally.
When you guys unmute each other for.
Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
When you mute each other or unmute each other when we're like discussing who is the killer and stuff or imposter, you guys lie. It's not Remy. I'm just like there. No, please look at the camera. Just look at my face expressions.
I suggested to him out of like just in turn that the game will be more fun if you kill people when you're the imposter.
Yeah.
And it took him a little bit, but he finally started to realize that.
He's like, oh, my job is to kill. My bad.
I feel like with Among Us, if you get imposter, you're like. I feel like with the game, you either hate getting imposter or you love getting imposter.
Oh god, who likes it and who hates it?
There's nothing better than getting imposter.
Like for me,
I love it.
Yeah, for me, whenever I get imposter, I get just like a rush of adrenaline. Yeah. And I'm like, yes.
You start shaking all of a sudden. Oh shit,
Javi, JV, Luke like it. Laura, Askew, do you like it?
I like it. I love it.
It's fun. I'm the only one that hates it.
Do you not like it? Why do you not like it?
I prefer doing my tasks.
Really?
Like tasks are fun. They're like they're like mini games inside of a mini game.
There's nothing wrong with playing crewmate. It's just when you get it like it's when you get it like 3-4 times in a row that you start to really get bored.
It's like again. Yeah.
I just like deducing who it is. Like it's really funny. I just wish you
could change the map like within the lobby so that you could be on like a rotation.
Yeah.
Especially when the server...
Like, we got the same map 3 or 4 times when we played.
Aren't they going to implement that,
I think Among Us 2... Among Us 2 is going to be such a better game in general. Like, the way that they handle servers right now is, like, literal... Like, you don't have to take my word for it. You can go look up Forte Bass on Twitter, and everything he says will enlighten you to how this one programmer has had to take care of a game that's sporting 1.5 million concurrent players at some point.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's
crazy. Insane.
Is Among Us 2 going to have more maps? Like I remember seeing more.
So what they said is they're not just going to copy and paste the maps from this game. So like, but their intention is to have like Skeld, right? Like, but they're and like have these maps, but change them and make them new and then add more potentially because they can't add more maps to this game because of how bad the code is. So, the theory... Well, yes. If you guys have heard of a game called Toontown.
No.
It's only YouTube. It's only YouTube, dude.
We're not that old. Another time.
Luke in the call, I swear.
Yeah, we're not
Anyways. So I know they put out like a blog post about Among Us 2. So what is actually confirmed to be in Among Us 2?
More players.
Yes. So
yeah, more players, a third imposter.
Well, technically, you know how you can do 3 imposters right now. It's terrible. So
it's impossible.
They're increasing the cap. They talk about.
I mean, JV's already always the third imposter.
They talk about increasing it to 20, like 15 to 20 is like the range they're going for.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Well, 20 might be a little much too. So I think they were saying 13 to 15. Sorry, 13 to 15. That sounds 15. Right. 13 to 15. And Among Us 2 is going to be a complete rewrite. It's going to have more customization. They're going to change the way that they animate things because right now, currently, if they add more cosmetics, they have to animate the death animations for every single combat station.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's bad.
That's gonna take a long time.
Wait, couldn't they just like set the animation and then like
the way they do it? It's all drawn, and then they like
God.
It's
yeah, apparently they're literal like GIF files that are just in the game.
Oh my god,
really?
That kind of hurts me. I mean, like, imagine having to hand draw each one of those things. Like, I hate doing that.
We all can relate to like, for me personally, it's like looking back at my websites I made 2-3 years ago before starting any formal instruction. Everything's garbage. It's terrible. I mean, Among Us, it's amazing that they... and think about this, but, like, after you've already had all that instruction and, like, after college, because they met there at university.
True.
Oh.
And then they made the game, and then 3 years later, they're like, okay, this is complete dog, we're going to redo it.
Oh.
And look for that. Look for that January or December. It's going to get up fast.
Yeah, I still find it just crazy how, like, the game is like 3 or 4 years old.
3 years.
And it's
old.
suddenly bumped up.
Yeah, when it launches, it had like 10 to 15 players, and now it's like over a
because
million.
they
That's
launched it
crazy.
originally with the intention of it only being LAN. So like you had to play it with your friends at your house on the same internet connection.
On
I
Twitch.
remember playing it like 2 years ago, and like max was like
I never
30
heard it.
people.
Speaking of which, I remember there being, I don't know if this still exists now, but I remember being there was like a mini controversy with Among Us and the way they do their servers, because I don't know if they've changed this, but last I heard, the way they do the servers, they use peer-to-peer, which is essentially like by connecting to someone
It's like
else's
Smash
game,
Bros.
you can actually easily get like the
Which is
associated
dog.
IP with the game.
Yeah. So so we can look at the charts here for Among Us. I have Steam charts open. When it launched, from like when it launched in November of 2018 to about June of 2019, the game had like 25 players max at any point. And then from there, it had like a consistent player base where they were like adding content like Polis and Mira HQ until about January or February of 2020, and then that's where it slowly started snowballing. And then in August, at the beginning of August, you saw 37,000 people. Now we're at 388,000 at once. Like it's literally like a 450% gain, 700% gain from between July 2020 to August 2020.
But like,
It's crazy.
the game exploded so much that it even surpassed League of Legends and Fortnite on Twitch.
Well, the thing is, it's at 400. So right now, as we speak, there are 450,000 people watching it on Twitch. I know that because I just got off of watching 10 of the biggest content creators, like people like Valkyrie, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Moist Critical.
Oh yeah, PewDiePie, Pokemon.
Pokemon's not
they
playing
all,
currently, but like
played
that's
together.
it all to the point of like this game is perfect for content
like
creation.
XQC.
It's perfect for
it's
like
easy.
for like
Well, and that's like Twitch alone. Like I know PewDiePie gets at minimum like 100K.
like
Yeah,
the reason that
Oh,
Marvel
yeah.
movies are so popular is because of the epic crossovers they have. Like on its own, obviously Marvel movies are they're pretty good, right? But then you get like they're at their peak when you have like the best heroes crossing over with each other. And it's the same way like when you have two people who watch two different streamers and they are like, wait, these guys don't ever interact with each other, and then suddenly they're doing something together and they're having fun. You like, it's the pride of it, right?
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh my god, two of these people I support are now like in cahoots. What's better than that, you know?
Oh yeah, I feel like that's the same with like so much stuff besides games. Like you were talking about like Avengers. Like think about like how excited we were for like, you know, Black Panther, but then how excited we were for something like Avengers Infinity War or Avengers Endgame, where we had these people from like all the corners of the MCU.
That was amazing.
Like
I think Civil
together.
War is the first real like one where people were like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's Paul Rudd and Tony Stark. Holy hell!
Yeah, that's crazy.
But Endgame,
I
though,
still love those.
that movie, bro, when I went back in time, I was like, holy crap, memories.
Oh my god.
No, but yeah, I feel like that's something Among Us is like doing really well. And you know who I really feel bad for in all of this is Fall Guys.
Ooh.
Because they had a great game, but it
And
just
then
got
it-
squished.
It's
They
kind
got
of like
squished by
guys.
basically a 2D game.
Sorry, breaking news. There's a blog post
What?
on Among Us that states that they're making a
Oh?
Henry Stickmin themed map for Among Us 1.
What?
What?
Interesting.
So
in like on Among Us now, not
So
Among Us 2.
this is what they said. The main reason we are shooting for a sequel is because the codebase for Among Us 1 is so outdated and not built to support adding so much new content. However, seeing how many people are enjoying Among Us 1 really makes us want to be able to support the game and take it to the next level. We've decided to cancel Among Us 2 and instead put all of our focus into improving Among Us 1.
Oh shit!
Wait,
Oh my
what?
What?
Holy
So-
shit.
Bro, my
Imagine
They're
Oh,
adding.
that's
So
funny.
the
Wait,
thing
when
is
was
that
this
they're like
posted?
54 minutes ago. Like
now.
we started the recording and then Tom posted it in the Mega Discord.
Yo, you guys are getting a live view
So
of the new
they're
vlog.
planning on adding the following things. So they're adding.
Love
So
reaction.
they're still working on the servers, and the main reason they wanted to start Among Us 2 is because they couldn't figure out the server stuff. But it's
Yeah.
it's getting there. It's better, infinitely better than it used to be. Colorblind support.
You'd have to make something new.
They have to. Yeah.
Friends / account system, a Henry Stickmin themed location stage, and lots of other cool things.
That's insane. So basically, they're redoing it, but not redoing it.
Guess I'm actually buying the game now.
You don't have the game?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I wonder. I don't know if I mean...
What would a Henry Stickmin themed map look like?
Well, no. So like one of the locations, like for example, like the jungle or the like the airship,
airship or something. Yeah, that's what I think.
That'd be so cool. Yeah, could you imagine like going around the airship? That'd be crazy. But there already is something like that, like the
the scale. Yeah.
I feel like a jungle one would be kind of cool.
I need to.
Do you think they're gonna keep the old maps or?
Yeah, the amount of crossovers they could do with like Among Us maps and characters, and especially like accessories, is insane.
But that's gonna be a lot of work for them, though.
I feel like making a new one would be a lot more work than like actually adding on to Among Us, because they could definitely
still have to rewrite the whole
system.
code, basically.
Yeah, and like because it's a new Among Us, they'd have to rewrite like everything, because you don't want something that's the same as the original game onto a second one.
I mean, yeah, they said like the code was just so like entangled and like messy that essentially they would literally have to start from the ground up.
Well, yeah.
You know?
They still have to do it if they're gonna add things to Among Us.
But I mean, yeah, it's still gonna be difficult kind of sorting through it all. But I feel like this is good because now you can... Because I feel like that's a lot of games sometimes when they're creating a sequel, they pour all of their like effort into creating this next version of the game.
Yeah.
But during that time, the population and like the community based around the actual game can sometimes diminish.
Yeah.
So by the time you release this new game, like it's good, but a lot of the people who were playing the original game just kind of.
And that's the thing. They've actually been hiring as well too. So like they have a couple people. Oh, they just posted. Okay, I just got pinged in the Among Us Discord by Puffballs. Yeah. So, I mean. It's great because like they should take advantage of the fact that they have 400,000 people on Twitch right now. Like
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, and all the like animations that people are providing are such a good opportunity.
Oh yeah, I feel like people would love to like work on this game actually.
Yeah.
Most likely, yeah.
It'd be a nice passion project.
Yeah, they could do like a.
Yeah, some passion project. 400,000.
Damn.
Like hold some contest who has the best like death animation or something.
Think about
and then using it.
Like an in-game voice system too.
Oh yeah,
is what they're adding.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Like how right now we had a certain someone spoil the fact that a certain someone was imposter yesterday. Like automatically allowing people to talk in specific times and not so people don't have to mute their mics.
Oh yeah,
so they make it so dead people can't talk. That's
exactly.
That's
so like a proper in-game voice chat.
To be honest, I thought they already had that.
Yeah, that's where the friends system comes in too. So like if you have people who are like hacking or whatever, or there's just there's a lot of things in this post.
It'll just allow for more customizability and just more control over the game. Because I don't know if you guys have ever played with randos, but like it's.
Oh my god, it's so chaotic.
It's not the same game.
No.
Because no one knows anyone.
It's like all the memes are based off it. It's red. Okay.
Yeah.
Dead. It would also be cool if the imposters could talk together.
Yeah, do you think that'd be OP?
Imagine if you had like the
that would be. I kind of like. I like
here.
the fact that they can't talk to each other, just because like for double kills and like.
Yeah, the facilitation of double kills and sabotage.
It makes it more
exhilarating. Because you can't just shout out in the middle of a space station, "Hey, kill!" and like suddenly there's dead bot like. So.
No, yeah, and I feel like that just makes like when double kills happen, that just makes them so much like better.
It's been like 2 more bodies are dead, but you only find 1, and it's just like it was a double kill, but there's only 1, so it's just like.
So
shit.
Keep in mind too with this update, that means that they're going to be going into like the current spaghetti code and trying to like take wires and connect them in the right place. Like, this is gonna be a wild ride.
So do you think it'd be better in the long run just to like create a new code?
See, that's what their thinking was, right? But all of this stuff that they're doing, like if they can get it fixed, like okay, when you're a developer, right, you know what you can do. As soon as you, like, and if you get someone on your side, like I think Forte did, I think Forte Bass added another programmer. I don't know but like, it's hard to explain this. When you're a developer and you know what you're capable of doing, very oftentimes you think of it as like, oh, this is going to take me like a couple months. No, you're going to stay up to 1 a.m. for 4 consecutive nights and you're going to nail out a new piece of code. Like, especially when you're an indie developer, like not like a 9 to 5, right? Like you're not no one's making Last of Us Part 2 in 4 days.
Yeah, I get that so hard. Like, it's like really anything you're passionate in. Like, I remember when I used to make like my Overwatch montages, I could not step away from the editing software until I was finished.
Like, there's a completion complex that a lot of people have. I know I can't put something down and pick it back. It's just not. I'm not motivated to pick.
It's impossible to pick it back up. Like when I edit videos,
right? Even if I pick it, and even if I like step away from it, either A, I'm gonna be thinking about it until I can get back to it, or B, I'm gonna lose interest completely.
Exactly. Like when I edit videos, right? I personally can notice myself like where like different days I edited videos on, depending on how I'm editing, like depending on how my mood was that day or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I can see like one day I'm like kind of like more light, more something, more like energetic, and the other day it's like I'm like, well, I didn't cut that out, I didn't do that, it's too slow paced and everything. I can just see how, like, people don't notice it, but I notice it because I know what I'm looking for, you know? It's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it.
And honestly, I feel like that's why, like, whenever you complete something, I don't know, I don't know really how to word this, but, like, I feel like when you show other people, you're so much more proud of it than like other people are, just because like what went into it.
That's something to get good at too. If you can genuinely put yourself in someone else's shoes, like in the moment of watching something, and you can tell that they're passionate. I can't do that. You like that's a really good thing to do. Is if you're okay. This is also the reason that I'm single, right? Is I tell everyone.
By the way, single and rape mingle.
I tell everyone exactly what I think they need to hear, right? And it can, of course, that's a psychological thing. It can backfire and shit. But like, if you, sorry, I'm getting off track. If someone's like, hey, can you watch this YouTube video of my Among Us gameplay, and you respond back with a dislike emoji, that ruins things. Like I don't know. I could go into.
Oh no! Yeah, no, 100%.
Like it's gonna be horrible.
You can get demotivated by even one person. Like I uploaded 6 consecutive Among Us videos, and it got 1 dislike on all of them, and it still made me stop uploading.
But I guarantee you, that's the same person who's just right.
No. So Xander's not.
Or Moo.
No. It wasn't Xander.
No, Xander is like that. You can't just say he's not. He definitely is.
He definitely is the one.
But no, I feel like it depends. Like if it's oftentimes, like, I'd come across this, like, hilariously funny video on YouTube,
and
I'll
be
like to my friends, like, oh my gosh, you should watch this. And then other people are like, okay, that's fine. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But when it's something, like, you made, it, like, hits a lot harder.
Yeah, it hits a lot. It's
weird.
And, I hate that, to be honest.
I'm personally fortunate enough to know, like, a lot of people who will, like, support me and watch shitty content that I just do on the side. Like, I don't...
I love your videos, Luke.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I put a lot of effort, and it's... You know, sorry, the first...
Yeah, no. It's obvious,
The first 30 seconds
I
put
a lot
of
Piggy
effort.
on YouTube?
Yeah. Dat Piggy...
Yeah, Dat Piggy
Don't
on
look
YouTube.
up Dat Piggy with 2 Ys. It'll come up with some random 1.4 million subscriber channel. I don't know why.
Oh my god, you...
Oh, wow, that could have been you.
Yo, low-key, though.
It will be you.
A while ago, I got my first dislike comment, right?
Whoa.
And he commented 3 comments, right? The main comment and then 2 comments on his comment, right? It started off, great video, bro, keep up the good work. And underneath was something like, JK, you're trash, and another dislike, right? So what I did, I pressed on the 2 mean comments, I deleted them, and replied this comment saying, yo, thanks, bro.
Oh my god.
I just started bad situation's a good one.
Dude, I just heart those comments whenever you get like the booby YouTubers, like the fake bot accounts that come in and be like, I need a guy friend. I just heart the comment.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was streaming on Twitch and I was just like drawing. I was messing around. I was asking this person like, hey, give me a random color. I was drawing like a colleague from League, and they're like, orange, like Garfield. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I made her hair orange or something, right? And this one Twitch channel comes in. I think his username was like art or not. And then he goes, not art. And I was like, okay, buddy. I like.
Wait, that's actually hilarious.
It's like gatekeeping. Holy shit. This is not art. I don't approve.
He's like the overprotective Discord mod.
Oh my god.
It's like, oh, what the hell, man? You can't put memes in general. What the hell? Keep it
What do you
out here.
get from that? A Discord mod should just, like, if a dispute breaks out, that's all you need to solve. Dog.
Well, yeah.
I feel like the perfect level of, like, a good Discord mod is low responsibility but high recognition.
Yeah.
And I'm not
So
gonna,
you-
and I'm not gonna give a personal example, but just letting you guys know I have some personal example.
Responsible when you need to be. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got some
responsible when you
respect.
need to be, but you don't often need
Yeah.
to be, but high recognition.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Damn.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
we've talked about a lot. Wow.
It's been almost an hour. We have to kind of go towards the end right now.
Yeah, and I kind of had dinner, and I've been delaying that for 10 minutes.
And it's kind of 1 a.m.
Well,
for me,
JV,
so...
you've been doing a great job.
Yeah,
good
thank
job,
you.
JV. A lot of talking from your side.
Yeah.
Well,
I
okay.
enjoyed that. Askew, do you want to take us out?
I can take us out. Okay, I'm gonna go... Wait, Alli, do you wanna, like... I don't know. What's it called? Shout out some of your... something? Before we call it off? Like your Twitch?
Shout out
or...
to Dat Piggy on YouTube.
Oh.
Shout out to Dat Piggy.
Best
Yeah,
Piggy
you
on
guys should
YouTube.
check out That Piggy on YouTube. You should
Good
look up
videos.
Askew on YouTube. We also have my channel, which is XLIL or ALLILL on YouTube. I don't actually remember it,
What did
if
you
I'm
just
gonna
say?
be
What the
honest.
hell was that?
Allele.
A little.
No,
All
allele
ill.
has E's
It's
in
all
it.
ill.
All ill.
Everything's
yes.
ill.
Always sick.
Oh,
That's not
alright.
a good timing.
Alright, well... Thanks, everyone, for, watching. And
That's
if
kinda
you
fun,
made
actually.
it this far... If you made it this far in the podcast, what
And
are
now,
you doing?
it's time to
Anyways,
thank our sponsor, Toontown Corporate Clash. Actually, okay,
Yeah,
No,
we can't even joke about that, actually.
Shadow
That's gonna-
Legend.
No. They didn't. There was
That's
no
a
monetary
topic for
exchange.
another
They did
time.
not
Very
do
clear.
that. There's no monetary value in
No
this.
monetary exchange
got
took
no
place.
money.
Disney, thanks.
Anyways, this has been Javi, Alli, Askew, JV, and Luke
Yep.
from the Sneaky Keys podcast, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye.
See ya.